Swan. A swan is a large aquatic bird belonging to the family Anatidae, which also includes ducks and geese. Swans are known for their graceful appearance and elegant swimming. They have long necks, typically curved in an S shape, and are often associated with beauty and serenity. There are several species of swans, the most well-known being the mute swan, Cygnus oler, which is native to Europe and Asia. Mute swans are known for their distinctive orange bills and are commonly found in parks, lakes, and ponds. They are called mute swans because they are less vocal compared to other swan species. Swans are known for their strong pair bonds, and they often mate for life. They build large nests made of reeds, grass, and other vegetation near the water's edge. The female swan, called a pen, typically lays a clutch of eggs and both parents take turns incubating them until they hatch. Swans primarily feed on aquatic plants, grass, and algae. They also eat small aquatic invertebrates like insects and mollusks. Swans are herbivorous, and their long necks allow them to reach underwater vegetation while swimming. In many cultures, swans have symbolic meanings. They are often associated with beauty, love, and grace. Swans are also prominent in various mythologies and fairy tales, where they are depicted as majestic creatures. It's worth noting that although swans are usually docile, they can become aggressive and territorial during the nesting season, especially if they perceive a threat to their young. It's important to maintain a respectful distance and avoid disturbing swans in their natural habitats. Swan eggs and meat. Swan eggs and meat can be consumed, but it's important to note that swans are protected in many countries and hunting or disturbing them without proper authorization is illegal. In some regions, swans are considered a threatened or endangered species, and hunting or collecting their eggs is strictly regulated or prohibited. If you're interested in swan eggs or meat, it's important to consult local regulations and laws regarding their harvesting and consumption. In some cases, swans may be bred in captivity for food purposes, but it would still be subject to specific regulations and requirements. Swan eggs, if available legally, can be prepared and cooked similarly to other bird eggs such as chicken or duck eggs. They can be boiled, poached, scrambled, or used in various recipes that call for eggs. As for swan meat, it is generally described as having a dark, lean flesh. The taste and texture can vary depending on the specific species and the diet of the bird. However, due to legal restrictions and conservation efforts, it is uncommon to find swan meat in the regular market. It's important to emphasize that swans are protected birds, and their population should be preserved for their ecological value and cultural significance. If you're interested in trying different types of meat and eggs, there are numerous other options available that are legal and widely accessible. Swan is a pet bird. While swans can be captivating and beautiful, they are not typically considered suitable as pet birds. Swans are large, wild birds that have specific habitat requirements and complex needs that can be challenging to meet in a domestic setting. Here are a few reasons why swans are generally not kept as pets. Size and space. Swans are large birds, and they require a significant amount of space to swim, forage, and fly. They need access to a large body of water, such as a pond or lake, along with ample space to move around. Meeting these space requirements can be difficult in most residential environments. Specialized diet. Swans have a specific dietary need that includes aquatic plants, grass, and other vegetation. Their diet cannot be easily replicated in a domestic setting, making it challenging to provide them with the proper nutrition. Legal restrictions. In many countries, swans are protected wildlife, and keeping them as pets may be illegal without proper permits or licenses. It is essential to check local regulations before considering swans as pets. Aggressive behavior. While swans are generally docile, they can become territorial and display aggressive behavior, especially during the nesting season. They may act defensively to protect their nest or young, potentially posing a risk to humans or other animals. Lifespan and commitment. Swans have a long lifespan, with some species living up to 20 years or more. They require a significant commitment of time, effort, and resources to provide for their needs throughout their lives. Considering these factors, it is generally best to appreciate swans in their natural habitats or visit authorized facilities where they are kept for conservation or educational purposes. If you're looking for a pet bird, there are numerous other species that are better suited for domestic settings and can be cared for more easily.